moment in Boise unfolding. Luan Brito.
Hey! Missed that one.
The city was just ready for football just because there are so many groups around town playing pickup. You know, talking to people, talking about all their backgrounds. Some of them played high school, some of them played in different cities, all the way from Twin to Caldwell Marsing. Here, I think people are going to realize that soccer has a lot more passion. There's going to be like an untapped group that people are willing to come out, play the game, watch the game, and actually just talk about soccer and continue talking about the game.
Never in a million years did I think I would play professionally here, because people would always talk, there'd be rumors, oh, we might get a team, and it just never came about. And then so I was like, well, I probably won't play here, but maybe eventually I can help here. And so now that they do have a team, it's the best thing in the world. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Blake Bodily, and I'm from Eagle, Idaho. I always knew I wanted to play professionally, I just didn't know if I could. But when the opportunity came about after playing 3 seasons in college, I got a call saying that the Timbers want to sign you. And so being able to do that was super special. It was like my lifelong dream had come true. And so it was such an awesome moment for me and something that I'll never forget. I always wanted to go to professional soccer games, but I'd always have to travel out of state to do it. So now that we have this here, it's an incredible opportunity for kids to come to professional soccer games, something that I didn't have the chance to do when I was a kid.
Everywhere I go, I set the tone. Can't complain, I never moan. Can't have highs without the lows. Either prize, I'm hitting goals. I'm in the fold, I break the mold. I can't be told. I'm a dream that can't be sold. Yeah, I got a run for it. No take, no give.
Soccer in Boise has always been huge, especially for kids. I think it's a unique sport that people, don't value in Idaho how many kids participate. But, at some point it seems like, everyone gets to try out soccer and see how far they can take it. My name is Michael Kafari. I was born in Ghana, moved to Boise in 2001, and grew up in Boise, Idaho. I've been involved in soccer, I would say my whole life. I always had a ball at my feet growing up. For some reason, if it's not a ball, it's something, a can or a rock that I'm kicking. And now as a manager of operations, it's changed, but it's still soccer.
Being able to play in front of my hometown is something that I've never been able to do, so I'm not sure exactly how I'll feel when the time comes, but I'm so excited for it. And I told Nate before the season started, bringing a championship to Boise would be like the top of my list of things I ever did playing soccer in my life. So that's my number one goal.
A big moment in Boise unfolding. Luan Brito.
Yeah, so the feeling of the first goal, it was a penalty. So I was already anticipating, there'll be an eruption. I was kind of waiting for that.
Honestly, everyone was waiting for it. We were wanting to see that first goal. We wanted to see someone from AC Boise, put that ball in the back of the net.
I was standing on the left side of the box, watching Luan take the penalty.
Luan Brito. For AC Boise, it's saved! The second coming up in full and scoring the first home goal in AC Boise history.
This just gives you chills, Peyton. Look at this record-setting crowd going crazy with their first goal.
Which was a great penalty, great save, and then seeing Nick react quick and put the ball in the back of the net was an unreal experience. Getting that first goal, I think, really lifted our spirits.
You hear the drums, you hear the pandemonium, just the chaos of the entire group erupt. It was a ton of fun.
You know, it was loud. You know, I think I saw a couple of my buddies, you know, go crazy in the beer garden. So that was cool to see.
So to be able to finally get a goal for them was awesome. And then just the atmosphere of it was cool. The crowd was cheering, the lights were going off, the whole experience was incredible.
I think Boise is going to realize that soccer is a larger part of the community than they actually realize. Soccer is just a small piece of the town, but it's going to be a big heart for a lot of people.
Going into the warm-up, saw a couple thousand in there, and that was cool. And then when we came out for the kickoff and seeing it just completely packed with the smoke bombs, that was definitely what you dream about happening for your hometown.
I think maybe some people from the outside were a bit surprised that Boise could do this, but we knew that Boise has a big soccer community. We knew how important a soccer team would be here. So it was honestly a little bit emotional. It was something I've been looking forward to for a while now, and it was such an incredible experience.